Most people will work 40 to 50 years and still die broke. But a tiny group of people do one thing differently with every dollar that hits their account, and it makes them richer every single month. Today, I'm exposing exactly what rich people do with their money that poor and even middle-class people almost never do. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact system the wealthy use and how you can start using it with whatever money you have right now. If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, stick with me for the next few minutes. This might be the most valuable video you watch this year. Here's the number one thing rich people do differently. Every single dollar they spend either makes them richer or makes them poorer. Rich people obsess over assets, things that put money in their pocket. Poor people buy liabilities, things that take money out. Rich person buys a duplex and lives in one unit, rents the other, and tenant pays the mortgage. Poor and middle person buys a luxury car that loses 20 to 30% value the moment they drive it off the lot. The number two thing rich people do differently. Rich people understand one mathematical miracle poor people ignore: compound interest and time. They don't just save money, they invest it aggressively in things that grow. What they actually do: max out tax-advantaged accounts, invest in index funds, real estate, businesses, reinvest profits instead of lifestyle inflation. Never spend more than 70 to 80% of income. The rest goes to assets. Poor people says, "I'll invest when I make more money." Rich people says, "I'll make more money because I invest now." The number three thing rich people do differently. Here's what separates upper middle class from actually wealthy. Rich people have at least 3 to 7 income streams. Poor people have one, their job. Common rich streams: earned income, job and business, real estate cash flow, investments, dividends and interest, royalties and intellectual property, business profits and side hustles. Actionable for you right now. Start a high-margin side hustle, digital products and service business. Buy your first cash-flowing asset, even if it's just dividend stocks. Turn your knowledge into income. YouTube, course and newsletter. The number four thing rich people do differently. Rich people don't fear all debt. They fear bad debt. Bad debt: credit cards, personal loans for vacations, cars. Good debt: mortgage on rental property, business loan that generates higher returns. They borrow money at 6% to make 12 to 20% returns. That spread makes them richer. Only do this once you have the knowledge and cash flow to cover it. The number five thing rich people do differently. They invest in themselves ruthlessly and protect their wealth. They read books, courses, mentors and health, tax strategies and asset protection, LLCs and trusts. They say no to almost everything so they can say hell yes to big opportunities. The richest people read 1 to 2 hours a day minimum. Knowledge compounds too. Rich people don't have some secret gene. They just follow these habits consistently for years while everyone else chases the next dopamine hit. Start small. Track every dollar this month. Awareness. Create your first asset, even $100 in an index fund. Cut one liability and redirect that money. The gap between rich and poor is behavior, not just income.